Mindy, you're a dietitian for Intermountain. Can you tell me the differences between some of these foods and how we can focus on heart health? I know we're talking about heart health and things to do for getting healthy for your heart. Tell me the differences between what to look for in, say, these types of frozen foods, and then we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay. When you're talking about heart health, you want to be making sure you're watching for the fat content of food, especially the saturated fat. So reading a food label is going to be your best option.
A lot of us don't know how to read food labels.
Well, luckily the government has regulated that all companies have to put how many grams of saturated fat are in their products. So, for example, we have these two products from Marie Callender's. Both are Both are frozen, very quick for our busy lifestyles. When you look at the back, this one has 500 calories and 25 grams of fat. This one has 280 calories and 3 grams of fat.
So quite the difference.
Quite a big difference in the same brand of food. Both are very easy and quick and ready to eat, but by simply just glancing at the food label, you're making a healthier choice right off the bat from the grocery store.
Very true. And say we're doing something for bigger, that's for our family.
Okay, so we pulled two frozen family options. This one, look at the food label, 27 grams of fat, 500 calories per serving.
That's a lot of fat.
That is a lot of fat. This is a vegetable lasagna.
But it's like 10 times
half. It's half the fat and half the calories per serving.
That's a big difference.
2 seconds to figure out. Yeah. So by simply reading the food label, you can make a quick, healthy decision.
And also, we were talking about even turkey dinners versus this healthier choice.
Yeah. So we have some really good frozen, like lunch size, couple hundred calories, a few grams of fat, compared to something that's maybe got too big of portions. It's even called the Hungry Man.
Which are, men love to eat that.
Again, 600 calories, 30 grams of fat, like a Big Mac. So
yeah, a lot of calories difference. When we're talking about heart health too, we have some vegetables here, but let's talk about the meat and the differences between meat and how we can make healthier choices for meat. And tell me a little bit about the differences. Obviously, some are visible and some aren't.
Yeah, so meat is another big way to cut fat. Sometimes very easy. You can look at these two packages of chicken and obviously see there's a difference in fat content. So if you're going to be eating chicken or beef, make sure you cut off the visible fat in the skin. That's going to be the biggest source of fat. Also, the way you cook these things. Frying them is obviously going to add more fat, so broil, bake, grill to save on fat with cooking.
Grilling definitely is a lot healthier.
Yeah. Also with these beef products, you can see visibly the fat difference, the marbling. This one also costs more too, so by buying a lower cut, a lower fat cut of meat, you're saving money as well. Cutting off this fat would help when you grill it. So cut off anything visible you can see.
And what's the difference between the bologna and the hot dogs?
Well, obviously these type of processed meats are going to be very high in fat. Hot dogs, bacon, bologna. Look at this.
I know this bacon. I saw this and I'm thinking, oh my goodness.
And this probably tastes good, but by picking some of these leaner meats, a leaner lunch meat, this is some ground turkey,
which I love. Yes.
Yeah, so this is going to save you a lot of fat in your diet, and you're still getting the meat and the protein and the other nutrients, but you're getting less fat for your heart.
Less saturated fat that builds up in our hearts and then causes us to have heart problems. Right. But not only if we make choices that are different, but we also have to do what? Exercise.
Exercise is key. 30 minutes a day. Sometimes people have to break that up, and that's okay. Yeah. If you have to do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, that's okay. But 30 minutes a day, get your heart pumping.
And we have a lot of vegetables behind us. Tell me some vegetables that are going to be heart healthy. I know all of them are, but what are some specific ones?
I think a good thing to look in your diet is mixing up the colors. Each color has different kinds of phytochemicals and nutrients in them, so eat a diet that's rich in a lot of different colors of fruits and vegetables. You probably can't eat too many of them. So
I know our lifestyles are very busy and we don't always have time to get vegetables or prepare them, so there's some easier options that you might suggest.
Right. Here at Lee's, they've cut up some fresh pineapple. This is a great snack to pack to work. They've cut up a veggie tray that's very easy, and this is a great stir-fry mix. Run into the store and grab the stir-fry mix and a pack of chicken, and you have a meal that's pretty quick.
I know we were talking about how a lot of us don't have our meals ready. I think by 4 o'clock we don't even know what we're having for dinner, so what do we do usually?
Well, we end up stopping at fast food on the way home is what happens. By spending just a little bit of time each week and planning out a menu, making sure you've got these fruits and vegetables and lean cuts of meat on your list so you have them available ready will help you. I also think there is a misconception with fruits and vegetables taking a lot of time, and these do save time, but how quick is it to grab an apple versus an ice cream sandwich for a snack. It's the same, takes the same amount of time.
And as a dietitian, I know Intermountain offers some classes that might help with this. Can you tell me a little bit about
Right. Intermountain has quite a few classes. They have a weight loss class called the Way to Health class that is fantastic. You meet with a dietitian, and they have guest speakers, chefs, and physical therapists, and all sorts of things to teach you how to eat healthy. They also have classes on diabetes for those who are suffering from that and tend to have a higher risk of heart disease.
And are they easy to find out about?
Very easy to find out. If you call the hospital, and they can set you up with a class and a dietitian.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mindy. And you're one of the dietitians at Intermountain. But thank you so much for teaching all of us how to eat a little bit healthier, look at the fat content in different things. Really appreciate you.
Thank you.